picturesque campuses in all of the country, Oxford, Ohio, Fred C. Yeager Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Miami University Redhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Redhawks head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Bobcats offense will go to work first. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun, like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on first down. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little high. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
So the Miami Redhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now we get a look at Keith Reynolds. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route run.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Finds a man by himself. Right down the gut of the field. 10. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got a little space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. Making the adjustment. They'll ride the hot hand. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The handoff. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. Good job just to get rid of that one.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone is on infraction. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Look out! And it's a sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. Fields the punt. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first. Fires to the big fella. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Takes the easy completion. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bowman. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Rosa. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar.
He's loose down the middle. The 50. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Isom. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll take the help from the penalty, but it's still 3rd and 9. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Red Hawks will go for it here on 4th down. On play action. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Redhawks! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And here's the return. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hand it to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snaps it in the shotgun. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. On the move, he fires. Finds his man. It's Isom. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Off play action. Lets it fly. And wings it incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Finds his man in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got his man. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets.
Number 91 set to kick this one off.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of that one.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
2nd down to the air. Looking left. Right on target this time. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Offense in a bunch formation. There he goes. Made a defender miss. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Turns into the pile. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bobcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Sells the run, wants to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Long way to go on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bobcats. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
21, Ohio, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ohio! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. And he tacked on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The option, he'll keep it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires deep on the run. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense is...
He'll take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Turning it on. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos versus the Akron Zips.
And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam at the 20. Touchdown, Redhawks. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Uh-oh, look out. Got the first down. Lots of running room. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Unleashes it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to go up top on second down. Unloads in the nick of time.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Give to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 24. A big run, creating a little space for this offense. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Isom. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Redhawks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first. Got out of trouble and throws. And here's the third interception of the night. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The fake wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The Redhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll need a bunch on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Under pressure. He sacked this defense all over him.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Speeding down the left side. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're all over it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A little midweek action to keep you going. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, gonna throw it. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Trying to get started. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Got his man on the outside. The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Breaks into the open. Got enough space, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's got it. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throws quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Flying out to the left. Into the house. Touchdown, Miami.
play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Hand off from the shotgun. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not gonna settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Miami University sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. 2nd down to the air. Just had to get rid of it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He lost one down the sideline. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Red Hawks will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll send the back in motion. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Right side, it's Pugh. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. And listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He'll be dropped.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big, you've forced a third down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Bobcats have this offense rolling. They'll try the right side. There he goes. He's at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Drops back on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pugh. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Handoff to the lone back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They want to throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Rosa. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll try to get it through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Rashida Downs going up top. On the run, fires downfield. Comes down, it's Isom. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Yeah, and that's really, really good coverage. Defense had him blanketed, but this is a time in the game, Jesse, you're down. Offense, you got to make some plays. You probably got to start trusting some guys.
Yeah, because you know the coverage is going to be really, really tight. So nice job there by the target with strong hands through the catch, making a play for his QB.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you have 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Complete in the middle. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Needed a little more oomph to get it there. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Making his first move. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Isom. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late. 3rd and long right here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. Off to the races to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking deep. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did.